Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of the Stanley Parable, and I'm not leaving this office.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
And that is another ending for the Stanley Parable. Interesting.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm going right, because I
This
missed...
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I know that there's a
Yes,
another
truly
ending
a
over this
room
way
worth
that I
admiring,
missed
but
last
eager
time.
to get back to business,
So
Stanley
I'm
took the
going
first
to
open
go
door
this
on his
way.
left.
And I'm going to jump off the thing over there.
Stanley was so bad at
And
following
get on the
directions,
catwalk.
it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
But I think there's another ending that would give me
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor below. You know what? Looking at it now, it's not that far to the bottom floor. I bet you can make it.
I wonder if I can make it.
Come on. I'm sure you'll survive the jump. Don't tell me you're scared. That's not the Stanley I know. Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
His voice sounded funny at some of those points. But anyways, yeah. 360 no scope.
Whoops. Looks like I was wrong. How clumsy of me.
Okay, now
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I can jump out this window here.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes. Oh, what?
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like, right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game.
I'm
so,
able...
just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain it.
Okay.
There once was a man named Stanley.
Nope, nope, nope.
People considered so manly.
Yes,
But the
very
truth
manly.
must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly.
Yes.
What Stanley liked
Wait, what?
most
No,
was
what?
buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way. but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is
Okay.
what-
I'm quitting this because he keeps insulting me. I'm starting over. And here. And there's something
How
else.
wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Okay. It keeps changing. It gives me different phrases that he says, and I'll come back to that later. Door on the right, here I come. Door on the right, I'm gonna go through
When
you.
Stanley came to a set of two
Door
open
on the
this was not the
right.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room. What
Such
a gorgeous, gorgeous room.
Such
Thank
walls.
goodness Stanley had
such
taken this detour on
stuff.
his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too, but eager
Yeah.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Can't close it.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
For some reason, I just can't.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
For some reason, I can't really interrupt people when they're talking. It's just hardwired in my brain, and it's just a thing I'm not able to do. So that's why I can't talk while the narrator is talking. I'm sorry, but I'm
Now
just
listen
not able to.
carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, I'm going through the red door.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
Yep.
Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
No!
And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
What? Oh, okay. Wait, what?
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
It's so beautiful. Oh, it's blinding my eyes. Oh, where do I go? Oh, this way, okay. I've got to escape this. It's so beautiful, I can't.
No, wait. Where are you going?
I'm moving on, Mr. Narrator. Ooh, stairs.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Alright, I won't hurt myself, Mr. Narrator. And by the way, if we just restart the game, you can guide me.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I could do this, but oh well.
No!
Yay. Oh, my legs.
Oh, thank God. No. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
I don't know, I'm just doing this. YOLO. Ow.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
No more YOLO. Just gonna keep jumping. Just gonna keep doing it.
Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
You sound kind of sad, Mr. Narrator. I don't know.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
It was. It
looks
was.
like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Yes, but you sound very sad. Very sad.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Poor Mr. Narrator. Being reset.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
I guess it is a sign of something. If I'm gonna keep restarting the game and pressing that button, and every time I press that button, it's gonna do another thing like that, see? I'm just gonna keep redoing that. So yeah.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wait, where's the... Here, that's not it. Where's the computer? Where's the computer? It's supposed to have... There's supposed to be a computer with a... Maybe it's in the next room? Maybe? Where's the... Where's it at?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What? Where'd it go? Where'd the computer go? Is it just a... Is it supposed to just be a computer somewhere
Stanley
in the
decided
office?
to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Maybe it's just one of these computers somewhere in the game. Maybe I've got to... Oh, there's solitaire on that computer. I want it. No, I can't have it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2
Left.
open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes, I did. Now, where's the computer? I want to press the computer button so that it can...
Yet there was not a
Move
single
on.
person here either.
Where?
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, maybe that computer I'm looking for is up here in my boss's office. Yes! Okay, now... Restart again. I'm gonna do this! I'm gonna do it! Something's gonna come out of this.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Something good's gonna happen, I just know it. I just know it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes, he did. Walk faster, Stanley.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go
Sure.
up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Sure, why not?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 284. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
No.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
I need to find these computers so I can press the buttons on the computers so I can turn them off and do this thing. I need to do this. I need to. I can't. This music is getting on my nerves.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Where's it? Where's the computer? Where's the computer? I need a computer. I'm a computer addict, I guess. I don't know. Computer. Come on. Load screen, load quickly. Load very quickly. I need that computer. I need to find it. So I can...
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Now, where's the computer? Where is it? Where is the computer?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I know it's gotta be in here. I know it's gotta be here somewhere. I'm gonna press this other button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, come on. I need to find this computer. Where is it? These aren't computers. Wait, these are computers, but they're not here.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Where is the computer? I need the computer. Where is it?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
It's gotta be in here somewhere.
Here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
It's not in here. I don't know where it is. But aside from that, I think I've found all of the other endings in the game. It's a really nice game. You should buy it on Steam.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Okay, I can't get out, and anyways, I think I found all of the endings that I could find, and that's my frame rate right there. And yeah, I think that's all the endings I can get so far. So yeah. I hope you've enjoyed the series. And I'll see you tomorrow in something else that I've found. So yeah. Bye guys. Have a good whatever.